Hi, welcome to the next training session of SAP FICO module. We are in the controlling part of the FICO module, where the topic for today's training is cost center accounting. In cost center accounting, we'll be covering the above table of contents: introduction to cost center accounting, master data, which involves cost center, activity type, and statistical key figures. Then we'll go through the configuration steps in the SAP system and unit testing, so as to test that the configuration steps are successful via posting the transactions into the system. So let's move up to the introduction to cost center accounting. Cost center accounting is the organizational unit within a controlling area that represents a defined location of cost incurrence, core component of overhead management of controlling, and created for internal controlling purposes, and provides a tool that can collect costs. It defines the smallest area of responsibility within the company that causes and influences cost, the lowest level to which you can meaningfully assign the direct and indirect cost. Before the configuration of cost center accounting, one must ensure that the following activities have been completed. First, organizational unit in general accounting. Second, cost element accounting concepts. And third, activate the cost center accounting in controlling area. So let's discuss in broad what this cost center accounting is all about and how this is meaningful for the organization. Cost center accounting, as said, is the core component of overhead management of controlling. It deals with the cost of the organization in detail. It deals with the allocation of cost from one cost center to another cost center in the controlling area. The main objective of cost center accounting is to plan the cost and compare with the actual cost and prepare the variance analysis report for the management. On the basis of these reports, invaluable decisions are taken by the management internally. As said, cost center accounting is utilized within the SAP to collect and report operating activity within an organization unit. So the cost center accounting are basically the cost centers which are assigned against the expenses, and all those expenses are booked in the cost centers depending upon the different reason wise or product wise, or how the organization want to distinguish their cost in different parts. Besides the configuration of cost element accounting, cost center accounting is the most used component of CO when it comes to tracking cost, or you can say tracking expenses. Configuring the cost center accounting module is a combination of table settings and master data development. So we'll study about how these cost center configuration is done, but it basically in simple terms means that cost centers are assigned to the expenses so that those particular expenses can be covered in the cost center depending upon the levels how that has been bifurcated or divided. So as discussed, now before moving up to the configuration of cost center accounting, one must have to ensure that the below three activities are completed. One is the